Guest who is filming us. Oh, we're on social media right now.
We live.
We're live. Wow, we're really famous.
People inside see this administration in full effect.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself to our listeners.
My name is Arnold Bigg A White, Compton original.
And how did you meet? Bless you there, dear. How did you meet Nipsey?
I met Nip. I've been in the business for over 25 years. I started off with Easy, born and raised in Compton, and had a record shop. So I, took a blueprint, and from me having that blueprint, I heard of Nipsey when he came in through LT and Big U and Corrupt. They would let me know this is the next one coming from, South Central.
That's what they were saying?
Yeah.
He was the next one?
He was the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And to
How
support
old was
his
he?
movement. I met Nip, I think he was in his 20s, early 20s. And I remember this was way back in the Jerk movement when we was doing Jerkin'. And I was one of the producers of Jerk Music. I put on a couple concerts in the community for the YGs and the Tab Thirds and the Vixens and OT Genesis. All them guys was in that movement. And I remember we put on a concert at the Grove. And Big U, pressed us to get Nipsey and Vixens and on the show, so we wanted something Snoop put together for us. And since I was on that level, I took Nip under the wing at that time for his music. And really, Nip was he was a futurist at a young age. He knew he was an innovator, and he wanted to stick to his craft. And I remember talking to him. And he would just ask me about, the administrative side of the business. And all he did was absorb. He absorbed LT. He absorbed everybody that was big homies that he admired in the entertainment show business, music business. He absorbed. He had Steve LaBelle. So he had good administration behind him. So as a futurist, I seen what he was building, and he stuck to his brand, and that's one thing I can respect about that.
And I just want to elaborate on what Big A is saying and commend him too, because not a lot of people in the industry, they'll claim that they got it, but they got it later. Like they did not want to hear his music. They were scared of what he was, quote unquote, they thought.
Before he actually